Revamping Theme Park Tycoon 2 default rides. Number 1, or part 1, Tornado. So this is Tornado. So, right, yeah, I was gonna revamp it, but then I had the idea to make a video about that, so I just fixed it up and did it the best I can as its thing. So, we need to remove this because this part is just ugly. It's just ugly. And I also have disable collision, so we can also do this a lot bigger and better. So let's get to work. First, we are going to spam remove a ton of this. And first, we're going to have to upgrade the chain lift to be like a lot taller. Because everybody loves speed. In Theme Park Tycoon 2, at least. I forgot that that actually collides, so we're going to have to make that not collide. Okay. So we're just about done removing it, and I only have like $28,000, so yeah. I bought like these 2 expansion plots for like $80,000 for both of them, or 40,000 each. Okay, and now let's get to work on this. We could make it a bit higher like this, but that does look kinda ugly, not gonna lie. So let's just keep it like this. We'll make it as close to the border as we can do, which is like that. And we're also going to be using the ride operations game pass for this too. Dang, I can't do the big turn, so I'll have to do small turn like that. I'll do a big turn here, I guess. Does look a little bit awkward, but now we will use advanced editor to revamp it. Okay, so far we're gonna have like a weird looking drop that goes like almost straight down, maybe into like a little bit of a curl kind of thing. That's a little bit ugly, but we could make it work. Honestly, how is that possible? How? That looks kind of ugly, so we're not gonna do that. So it does a little bit of a twist into like a big drop. And then we're gonna go have it go up and twist and do like a roll kind of thing. Like a big roll. So it's going to go into a roll segment. Like a really big roll segment. Where it's just gonna like the ride's gonna roll. I'm just gonna do that as much as I can. Like this, because that's pretty cool. Then we're just gonna extend that. It's not the best roll I've ever done. The best roll I've ever done is on that gray coaster, this one. And then we're just gonna like make it go into the ground and sort of do like a few turns and ups and downs. We could make it like go through the ground, which would actually be really cool, like a good idea. And then after it, we're gonna smooth it up and like fix it up a little bit. Maybe for part 2 is what we could do. Okay, so let's have this, let's have this go into the ground. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna dig a big 3x3 hole in the ground for it. Like really, really deep for that. And then I'm gonna have another hole where it comes out. Okay, this should be good enough for a hole. Okay, let's just remove this right here so that we could do it. Okay, and now we're gonna have to remove this like middle part here, so let's do a 3x3 again. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be like that, I guess. Just like my drill coaster, and then I'm gonna fix up the terrain and stuff afterwards. So we're gonna have it like curl like that. Now we want it to be as smooth as possible, so we're gonna have to do some pretty big pieces. Kinda want that to go into like the ground a little bit. That would honestly be pretty cool. Maybe this could be a chain lift. No, that doesn't work because it doesn't permit roll. Okay. And then we're just gonna have the ride do like a little tiny turn like that because that's as much as we can do. And then we're gonna see if we can like snap the node to grid. That's not good. No, let's just snap it right here. Oh, that's a bit too much to the side, so we'll have to put it like that. Yeah, perfect, perfect. Okay, now that it has 0 roll, we could make it go up into another big lift hill, and then do like a really like it's going into like a really tall lift hill. I'm just doing that so I can be a bit more precise with it. And it's going to have a really tall drop and do a bunch of like corkscrews down because I mean it is a corkscrew coaster. So let's have it do that. And like do an upside down turn like this. Like an inverted coaster almost. And then we're gonna like make it turn to the side sort of, maybe. Just like quite a lot of roll, and hopefully it turns out really good. Oh, dang. We can't do that. So let's just have it turn like that, and then turn more like this, so we have a bit more room. Let's just make it like sort of turn into the side, kind of. Yeah, so far this twister revamp is actually looking really good. It's pretty good. Should we test it so far? Maybe once we're done. Yeah, let's test it once we're done. So I'm gonna have it go into the ground a little bit, just like that, and then it's gonna, then there's just gonna be a bunch of terrain there, and then it's gonna like emerge from the ground. It's just gonna have like whatever the heck that is. I don't know what you call that. Make sure to rate this coaster on a scale of 1 to 10 once it's finished. I really want to see your guys' thoughts on it. Okay, this is big enough, so I think we'll have it go into a break segment. Yeah, a break segment. So let's point that this way and snap that to grid. Oh, wait, that's a bit too far. Hold up, hold up. I need to figure out where grid is. Bruh, I got myself in a hole. Bruh, you're kidding me. I got myself into a hole. No. Okay, so this right here would be grid. So let's point that in to that object and then snap it there. And then we can remove that. And now let's have a little bit of a break segment in basic editor. So let's have it do a pretty wide turn like that. Let's just have it go maybe into a chain lift up. Yeah. And then we can put it into a break. Because we need somewhere for the guests to exit. And then I'll set the brake power pretty high. And also the chain lift power pretty high. I'll just have like an ending for a break. Okay. So this is just the ride. We're not rating the deco or doing the deco yet. Let me just check recording time. 11 minutes. We'll do for part 2 decorating it, but let's test it. Okay. Let's do it without the camera, without first person first. Okay, that's a pretty fast chain lift, which I like. It goes really high, all the way to height limit. And then it does like a little bit of a curve down into a roll. That roll isn't the smoothest, but I'll fix that. And it goes underground, does a few turns, goes into another big chain lift. Ooh, yeah, this part's really fun. Oh yeah, dude, that's so cool. Goes into the ground, does that. Okay, and then into a break segment. And then it's at the end. Okay, that's good. That's pretty good. Okay, in part 2, we're gonna be decorating it and revamping it. Sub for part 2.